to the end of the 46th turn. So let's see what we've done. Okay, over here we changed our governors. I'm sending my Kurt to reinforce his forces. Prince also, as you can see. Then let me see, yes, diplomat. Use my diplomat upon the elvish diplomat, or whoever that one was. And this is what the elves actually have. Only 2 territories, they're dead. But in the Chaos Lands, which means that they did make a fine progress, but they failed. Elves start over here, so they lost it would seem that they lost the corn. So yeah, that's about it. Next turn, and we'll come back to the end of the 47th turn. This is what we done. We send our General Kurt, and he's replenishing his force at home, along with the Prince himself, who is also replenishing his entire force. Alongside, of course, we're building a practice range at the Castle Rykard. We are finishing artillery factory into the Altdorf. Let's see. Also 50% complete Mayor's Palace at the Marienburg. Let's see. Yeah, still building Council Chambers at the Bogenhafen. Auswald is building irrigation. And that's about it. See you next turn. Oh yeah, by the way, I got that event message that some orc boys are again dead and shit like that. Also, that my steam tank got collapsed, died, crew died and all that crap. And that most advanced faction and bullshit like that. So, let's continue. Okay, we got someone. My lord, you can hire a famous captain, Pirazzo, and his lost legion. He demands 5,000 crown for his services. Do you want to hire him? If you deny him, he will without doubt find a more generous ruler. Pirazzo Lost Legion are all that remains of expeditions sent to Lustria by the merchant of Tabato. The regiment was one of the 3 recruited in Tabato from amongst the reckless and poverty-stricken youths in the city. The promise of untold wealth to be found in the jungles of Lustra was a temptation none could resist, and they joined the colors in droves. Fernando Pirazzo was here hired to command one of the regiments. Although young, he was already on an erudance mercenary captain skilled in the art of war. Before the expedition embarked, he trained his men in the use of both pike and crossbow, the 2 traditional weapons of the Telea mercenaries. Foreseeing the conditions that the regiments would encounter in the jungles of Lustria, no sooner had the expedition arrived in Lustria waters than it ran into trouble. When all the mercenaries had disembarked, the sailors of the ships, who were also mercenary, weighted anchor and abandoned them, taking the bait chests of the 3 regiments with them, of course as a precaution. As a precaution against an opposite landing, the bait chests had been left to last. Pirazzo had advised against this, but had been outvoted by other 2 captains. Now the mercenaries realized that he was by far best leader, and the other 2 regiments mutinied, whatever. Their incompetent and unfortunate captains were cast adrift on rafts in the mangrove swamps, and the mercenaries joined together as a single regiment under Pirazzo's command, calling themselves the Lost Legion. Everybody knew that obeying Pirazzo's order was their best hope of survival, and so no one objected when he insisted that the troops remain encamped on the coast until everyone was trained to use both pike and crossbow. After several weeks, all the bad elements among the stranded mercenaries were either dead, executed, or had split off into the jungle, to their inevitable doom, I presume. Yeah. In small groups. The rest were all trained to Pirazzo's exacting standards, and all men he could rely on to obey his orders. Now he was ready to lead them into the interior to adventure, riches or death. After grueling march, the Lost Legion came upon some lizardmen ruins. Cautiously they entered the ruined city and soon found gold and gems in various vaults and chambers. As the mercenaries were marching out again, laden with treasures, the lizardmen launched a series of ambushes on the castleways and amid the spawning ponds of the ruined city. Thanks to Perazzo's foresight in training his men to use crossbows and pikes, none of the enemy could get at the regiment in enough numbers to force them off the causeway. Their first ambush met with hail of crossbow bolts, while a second ran into the masses of pikes. In the afternoon the Skinks met with crossbow volleys again, and later the Saurus were repulsed by pikes. The losses among Skinks and Saurus were terrible, and soon the ponds were choked with scaly corpses. Just when heat, thirst and fatigue were almost beyond endurance, the mage priest called off the attack. The enemy seemed to have the answer to both his skirmishers and his shock troops, and so he had to think of more cunning tactic. In the pause, Perazzo found himself considering the possibility of striking a deal with the mage priest to serve him as a mercenary and ultimately to return home rich. It was strangely as if the idea had been put in his mind from somewhere else. Quickly he ordered his men to put down their loot and retreat along the causeway. He was obeyed without question, though it broke the man's heart to abandon the gold. The regiment marched back into the ruins and made camp in the plaza to await events. Although Perazzo did not know what to expect. When the sun rose, the sentries were amazed to see not only the piles of treasure returned to the mercenaries, less the biggest and the best tablets of gold, but also heaps of food and great gallons of refreshing water. The plaza was lined with Saurus warriors, permitting only one way out of the ruins, to the south. The Lost Legion took the loot and supplies and destroyed the appointed for them. The Legion marched for many weeks to the south. They did not encounter any more cities, but did find further piles of supplies along the route. Eventually they entered an eerie landscape of fetid swamps. Here they were attacked by the zombie hordes of the vampire coast. I'm guessing counts, but hey. Now it was clear that the priest had sent Perazzo against their most dreaded enemies. The Lost Legion fought valiantly and defeated the undead wherever they met them. At last they reached the sea. Here the mercenaries filled their knapsacks with treasure from shipwrecks which they found scattered along the coast. Then, taking the best timbers, they repaired the most seaworthy of the decaying hulks and put to sea. Just when the hulk was on the verge of sinking, Perazzo sighted land. It was the coast of Araby. Not long after the Lost Legion marched inland, they were hired by one of the Empire of Corsairs who was afraid of what Perazzo and his men might do if he didn't hire them. Since then, Perazzo's Lost Legion has fought its way across Araby, Sartosia, and into Talia once more, serving many masters, winning great wealth, and recruiting the reckless and adventurous to the regiment banner. How much is it gonna cost me, bitch? 5,000. And that's something. Gift. I'm getting... oh, yeah, of course. Motto, trained in Austria, battle cry, death of riches, sorry. Okay, that's about it. And welcome back to the end of the 48th turn. Nothing really interesting happened, so we'll move on. Okay, welcome back. End of the 49th turn. We send our cart to destroy the rest of the rebel dudes and dudettes. So yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, by the way. We gain information about the dwarves, as you can see. All the blue shit here is dwarven. They're holding nicely. Orcs and goblins here. And now I'm going to the Border Princess to gain more information. And yes, that's about it for now. Oh yes, I have to build something in Aldorf. Let's see what we can build. Something interesting that gives money. Like nobody's bitch. University, what's university? Upgrading farm, merchants, quarters. Yeah, let's go with the merchants. Which one gives? Mines gives less. 3 turns only. That's about it. What I can build in a city, this is all awesome. And okay, that's about it. Let's continue on to the next turn. Yay. And welcome back to the end of the 50th turn. Damn. Ooh, yeah, awesome. We're going to finish this freaking game, right? Campaign. But to be honest, I really can't stop playing this mod. Damn. Okay, this is the news. Still didn't attack this Beastman. I'm gonna attack him now. Just forgot it. Damn it. Here we are building mines in the Aldorf. Rotford, nothing. We are expecting for this city to grow so I can build something better. Here we are finishing irrigation, which after that comes mint. Excellent. Anything that access us to more trade is better. So irrigation in the Bogenhafen, irrigation, and next step Wolf Farm. Here, nothing. Marienburg. Building a merchant's wharf. More trade, people. More trade, more money. Here, here we are finishing the practice range in the Castle Guard, but still, well, I don't know if we're gonna finish anything here except retraining the few troops and then moving out. And that's about it. See you in the battle. Okay, welcome back to the battle against the Beastmen. They retreated once, and again I attacked them just to, just a little bit have fun. Regular fun of killing goat people. Now, and plus to check a little bit upon this Hellblaster volley gun and Hellstorm rocket battery. I just want to see how good actually they are, and actually how long does the ammo last. So this is gonna be a little bit test. Okay, I'm not gonna introduce what they have. They have the same thing they had the last battle against the freaking vampires, except I have one more unit of Carmine soldiers. As you can see, ranks by ranks, you know exactly who is mostly the new person here, but actually they are all veterans, as far as I know. I didn't change anybody except one unit, or 2 units actually, of Maximus to Marigliano. Yeah, I left them in the capital, but they have some veteran units protecting the capital. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, let's begin this. So there they are. We're gonna have them a little bit. Actually, we don't have to spread out because Beastmen don't have any ranged units. That's a fact. We fought many battles. We did not meet any freaking ranged units. Now, let's see how long does this guy last. Sally doesn't have sound. Sadly. I don't really know why. So let's see. Already the Hellstone rocket battery has lost many, well, a lot of ammo, that is. Many, what the fuck. And this is what they did. Oh, holy shit. These guys are not joking. Okay, here we have Ungers with spears, one unit beasting ores behind them, alongside, no, actually that is one unit, my bad. Alongside to the right we have Imperial rebels, which they are not. So this is just gores. Regular gores. And already the hell storms. Yeah, and they killed the general with it. Excellent. Yeah, that's about it. He already wasted enough of ammo. Yes, that's it.
Move out!
And now they're gonna charge because they don't have anything to fight anymore. Because actually they're getting too much slammed by my force. And now remember that all ammo went on rocket battery. Now I'm left with Hell Blaster volley gun. Let's see how it works. Let's just see if it's firing even. Is it firing? Are you firing? There is like special bit barrage fire. Now I don't know if... Yes, barrage fire, come on. Barrage. Yes. Fire at 12 people. I don't know, you see the range is much smaller compared to the rocket battery. Will you fire, please? You're making me nervous. I'm just kidding. I'm just having fun. I really am. Course 200 counting. Maybe the angle doesn't give them much shots to. That can be. Okay, Meriglianos are firing nicely. That the marksmen of Merigliano have a lot range compared to just regular crossbowmen, but they are also firing. But yeah, as you can see, still these guys ain't firing at all. It seems my age firing.
Quickly!
Close people.
Crossbows!
And my Rice Guard Knights. You see the freaking rank on them? Nice. Okay, it seems that even though the sign here says that they're firing, they ain't firing shit.
Cannons!
Let's get a little up close. Hoping they're gonna start fire.
Orders completed, my lord.
Are they firing? And they're... it seems maybe they're starting. Yes, they are. Come on, give me some hope. If you're firing a goddamn cannon, that looks like a freaking barrel. Holy shit, it's a minigun.
Attack! Orders completed.
I'm just gonna send it like this, let's see. No, it would seem they have some kind of bug. Maybe that is because of the freaking angle. That doesn't seem right, come on. Yeah, it seems that the angle is a problem here. Let's see it like this. Sorry for doing this long, just checking. That's the only... This is mostly a testing. You can skip this battle if you want. This is only a test.
Move, move! Crossbow! Go, go, go! Crossbow!
But we don't want to lose, right? So we're gonna just send these guys up here to have fun. Are you firing? What the hell is the problem with you people?
Crossbows!
You gotta be kidding me at your range. I know that the crossbowmen have always a lesser range compared to the regular archers, but come on. You can learn something from Merigliano's freaking archers. I mean the freaking crossbowmen. Come on, fire it, goddamn thing. Okay, thank you for trying at least. So do you have now nice range? Do you? Yes, you do. Maybe if they turn off the fucking fire here. Nope. Is it bugged or something? What the fuck? You have a nice range. Come on. Nope. I wanna see how long it takes for them just to fire a goddamn tank.